Hello Virgo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of March 7th to the 13th, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest for whoever it's meant for. We're going to take some Queen of the Moon Oracle to start off the read. Guidance, insight. We have assessing, looking over what has happened, or looking, I feel like looking over what has happened so that you can clear a path farther up ahead, making life a little easier for yourself here. I feel like some of you may be over-assessing. I don't want to say over-assessing. Is it such a thing as over-assessing? Being able to see where you were, what you've been through, what you're doing. But it feels like maybe spending too much time worrying about a future outcome of some sort here. We have hunger. Boy, these cards, these same cards have been coming up this week. Hunger, assessing. They've been out several times now. Wow. Longing for something, something better, something new. I feel like someone is dealing with their person who is, you're worried that they're, it feels kind of like being in a relationship and worrying that someone else is getting too much of your person's time. That's what this feels like here. Hungering for them to be either the way they once were, or maybe the way that they are with someone else. I feel like someone's person is friends with someone they're worried about. They're like, they're just my friend, and you're worried about them being more than that. The other person I feel like is not that great looking, or not that that matters, but it doesn't. But it doesn't matter. It's the way that they're acting towards them. It's not about being jealous of a look, is what I'm trying to say. We have self-love, knowing your worth, knowing it's about you taking care of yourself. Maybe and de-stressing. I almost said anti-stressing, but de-stressing, doing some things for you. Get your mind off what's going on, because I don't think that it's anything for you to worry about. I can't, obviously you gotta take it as it resonates, and everything's gonna change for, everybody's different, but I don't feel a stress over it. I feel you being stressed over it, but, whatever this is, it could be, them spending time with somebody else, it could be, you just worried that they'll find some, it seems like you don't feel like you're good enough, and you need to, get your head out of that cloud there. Wanting a kind of, some of us call in a relationship and it's not exactly as we planned it to be or thought it to be. It may have started off looking like it was, but this person isn't capable of that. That's what this feels like. That doesn't mean that they don't love you. This just means that they aren't capable of, I feel like it's, they're not, I feel like not touchy-feely. They don't, say, little lovey things and stuff like that. I don't think they're that kind of person, though. I don't think it's that they wouldn't if they could. They just don't have the tact for that, it feels like. Assessing. It is time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and that you are honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. You have begun your journey, and now it's time to assess where you are and what to do next. You have made a decision, you have worked and walked the path for some time, and yet you understand that in every journey is a wise action to check. It's a wise action to check the map. Sometimes we go along a pathway and we keep going even if it seems like that way is no longer the right way for us. Some of you may be contemplating leaving a relationship because you're not getting out of it what you what you need. You may have thought this was the way. This could be a long-term relationship, something you've been in a while, or it could be a newer one, and you're like, this just isn't going the way I want it to. You're hungering for something else. You have 29. Hunger. Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. We must recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more bounty. For some of you, I feel like that's saying to hold out a little while longer. There may be some things your person is going through that they just can't share and divulge with you right now. Needing to trust in yourself and your intuition. The fact that you allowed yourself to be open to this person. Hopefully you are, I know a lot of us can let people in that aren't exactly worth our trust and our time and all that. Sometimes we don't know it till it's too late. In that case, I'm not talking about you guys. If you found out that you're in that situation. Although I do feel like that relates to you with assessing. You need to look ahead. You need to see where you've come from, how you got there, and how you can get past it. If it takes, I feel like a few of you are moving on from a relationship. It may be that your heart is just not in it anymore. It's just not, you're not getting out of the relationship what you're putting in. We have self-love, number 6. Radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. Sometimes we feel we are not enough. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice, the voices of others, and our culture. Then there is the opposite, that we are too something. I feel like saying too overbearing. It's not in the writing, but it's, I feel like someone may have told someone this. There's something more in this read for you. Please stop, put your blinkers on, breathe, be with yourself, do rituals, speak to the goddess or whatever energy floats your boat, and ask for help. Yes, indeed, listen to any or all the crazy misdemeanors that your mind may throw at you, but then hug these untruths like a crying puppy and soothe the reasons they are there. Know that you are doing the best you can right now, and that you are not your past, and you can soothe yourself. And most importantly, you can move on. Choose radical self-love. Choose you. Someone's like, I got this feeling of going crazy. I don't mean actual craziness. It probably feels that way. I think there's anxieties involved here. I think resistance to change as well. Knowing that a situation is no longer fit for you, it's no longer helping you or positive, and yet you cling to it, and just because you don't want the change. All right, we have 3 of them that popped out. We have the Empress. Being able to assess your situation. We have the Empress falling on the assessing card. I feel like that it's you know what you need to do. You have what it takes to move forward. I feel like independence is the thing here. Not wanting to live alone or not wanting to be alone could be a problem for some of you. Know that you can do it, and you won't have to be alone forever. You just have to, if you're not happy in a situation or the other person isn't happy, it's not going to work. And you need to understand that. You have the 7 of Wands. I feel like this is you. Figuring out what it is that you need to do. Moving on if that's what you need to do. And I feel like someone's staying in a situation or close to someone. It could be you work with them. You feel like maybe you need to go elsewhere. Maybe they're they're like, okay, we can just be friends, and yet they are nearby somehow. I don't know whether it's a job, they work with you, or they live in the neighborhood, or they still stay in the same house. I feel like I feel like saying if there is a conversation where I feel like someone's gonna have a conversation with their person, and you may live together or nearby each other, and you're like, oh yeah, it's okay, and you just say it's okay to for both of you to see other people. I feel like you don't really think they'll do it, and right off the bat you're seeing them going out with other people, you're catching them with other people, and it's upsetting you to the point of tears. I feel like you need to step away from that situation. And if this hasn't happened yet, but a conversation like this comes up sometime this week or the near future, stay away from that. Step away from that, because it's going to be nothing but hurt. We have the King of Cups here in the reverse. I feel like this may be your person here, Virgo. They may be a water sign, but I feel like this is your person. The affection and the love is just not there any longer. If it was there at all, it may have just been a rose that they had. You know, playing the role, not really vested in the situation, but still playing playing their cards along to see how it pans out. You have the King of Wands. There is somebody here, though. It's so funny here. Look. And they're right on top of you here with the self-love. Love yourself enough to let this other person in. I feel like there's somebody else here, maybe a fire sign, or have either one of these. They could just have them in their chart. This could be so I feel like it's someone that knows about your situation or is close to you. You have the Six of Swords here. Definite change is coming. This assessing. Change is coming. I feel like with this Seven of Wands, this is you. This is like battles you've had to endure. This is you. Holding the fort down inside of your own head, inside of your heart. Beginning to know what it is that you really want and what it is that you deserve. And then you've got this Six of Wands on top of there. And it's like beginning to move in the right direction, beginning to move away from a person or a situation, making room for better things here. We have the Eight of Swords here. Self-imposed restriction. I'm going to put this over here. I feel like this, here you are, you're keeping yourself with this person that you guys, I don't know if it's because it's comfortable. Could be just because the situation is comfortable financially and everything, and that's why you stay there. Not saying you're using somebody. I feel like you have your own, they have their own, but the two of you keep on going round and round with something that really isn't working emotionally for the two of you, and they're definitely not, I feel like they're definitely not vested anymore. But there's somebody else over here, somebody that you know that may even be like a friend of theirs or a friend of the both of you, and they would like to be with you, and they see how this person is, what this person is doing. They may even have conversations with that person, and they're telling them, oh, I like such and such, and I don't like the situation, I want to move on. And here they were like, gosh, why don't you tell her that or him that? And they are sitting over here wanting to grow with you. They have the wand here with growth coming out of the top of it. They know what they want. They would like to grow with you, but they're waiting for you to get over this other person. You need to take the blindfolds off here, because there's definitely somebody near you that that would be much more appropriate of a relationship for you. Let's see. Look at this Hunger card in the middle. I feel like the next 10 of Cups. I was saying, I feel like the next card coming up is going to really trigger this Hunger card. You want more from this person than they can give. This person's willing to give it. Or this may be someone who's not in the situation yet, but for some of you it is. That's why I have to make sure I stop and say that. This could be someone you don't know of yet that will come in once you release this one. Know that you can let go. Know that you can move on. It will happen. But you have the Ten of Cups. That is fortune after difficulty. That is getting things. You got a happy family here. Rainbows and sunshine and a piece of land and having a house and maybe having children if you don't already, or even if you do, maybe you want more. But it feels like definitely needing to open your eyes and seeing that there are different ways, there are different paths. You just need to assess your situation and how you got there. You have the Page of Swords here. I'm putting this here. I feel like, no. Yeah. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this here. And we've got to look at this. You have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. If you know me well enough, or, well, if you're new here, I'm going to say it again. When I see a couple, you have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. That is couple energy. That is, could be power couple energy as well. Growth, especially with them being the Wands. Growth, potential for a great prosperous life here. You've got the Queen. This is you and this other person. Whoever they are, whether they've come in yet or not, I feel like you need to release yourself from this other person that is not satisfying your needs, this hunger that you need for the kind of love that you want. Wow. This other person I feel like will help you love yourself as well. You have the Page of Swords here. Curious. You're very curious about this other person. Pages are messengers. You may have a conversation with this person, or you may have already had a conversation with this person if there's someone that's already within your group, your tribe here. Very interesting. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel like telling someone, do not get vindictive over the situation if you leave this other person. You may, here's the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, overshadowing the read as well. Juggling. I feel like when it's in a relationship reading, juggling emotion, juggling whether you should come, whether you should go, whether you should, if financially you can deal with it, can you keep the house, can you keep the car, needing to leave all that behind and move on. That's what this energy feels like. It's a little bit of chaotic. But you have this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about someone being vindictive. Someone, see, they've thrown swords at these people, and they're weary and crying and bloodied and walking away. And you got swords on the ground. This person is holding 3 more swords, ready to toss them. I feel like this could be you in a situation. If you find out something this person is doing, or there may be arguing going on here. I feel like don't, if this person, if there is a friend or of the two of you or someone close by that person knows, if you need to break up, you just need to break up. I feel like do not tell them about this person if you begin to talk to this person. I feel like you're going to. You've got a royal couple here on the board. There's a definite connection being made, changes happening to get you to where you want. You've got to also know, I'm looking at the Five of Swords in the reverse, and I'm looking at this Eight of Swords. I feel like you can choose compassion in the situation. Even if this person did some things that are wrong, I feel like you could be vindictive, but it's in the reverse. I feel like it's not a place for you to be vindictive. If you're trying to move into a happy place, a happier union, a happier place in your mind, everything, I feel like you need to not be, even if you feel like you want to be vindictive with this person, don't do it. Don't throw words at them that could hurt them or try to hurt them. Don't leave the situation on a good note. That's what I feel like saying here. Communication. Communication is going to be key. Just tell them it's not working out, or get to the point where you can have a civil conversation with them and agree that it's not working out. We are going to take a few cards for clarity here for you, Virgo. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace, somebody just asked a question, and it is no. No. Aces are gifts from the universe. This is in the reverse here. This may have to do with them. If you're offered, if they choose to leave and you're offered the house or some money or something, I feel like this is more the universe trying to keep things right for you. I would say it's up to you, but I feel like this may, it's going to benefit you to tell them no. I feel like it's going to benefit you to tell them no. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. This is odd energy here. King of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is you breaking up with this person. This is you getting with this other person. 2 on the board. This could be your person has someone else already as well. Doing things behind your back, possibly. I don't like that at all. But don't lower yourself to their level either. What else do we have for Virgo here? What else do they need to know? You have Temperance in the reverse. I think your patience is wore thin with someone. And you have the Knight of Wands. Knight protects the king. And the queen. Someone is a middle person here, and they're going to, they may be trying to hook you up with that person. They know that you are better for them, and that they are better. I keep wanting to say is better for you. And there may be a medium that's trying to get you two together and get you away from this situation here with this this King and Queen of Cups over here. This also could be you you guys don't have feelings for each other anymore. If this is your connection with that person, they're both in the reverse. That's opposites. That's emotions. You have emotions involved in this, but not love emotions for each other anymore. Too many fights. I think too much has went on. You're ready to part ways, and this person is the connection because they're in the upright. Wow. Anything else here for Virgo? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's okay to, I feel like you held on with this person because you started building something with them. You may have bank account connections, or your income are connected somehow. It's in the reverse. It's cutting ties. Don't resist it. I feel like don't be mean about it either, from what this is feeling like here. They may try to, this Ace of Pentacles may be them trying to give you money as you leave, or give you something. And I feel like it's up to you. You have to discern what it is that you need to do. I feel like some things you need to let go. If someone wants to give you, say, money to move with so that you can move on, or if they want to leave you the house and move out, I say those are probably positive things. Unless they have a connection to this house that you can't get them, like they're on the lease or whatever, and you'll have a hard time making them leave. So be mindful of that as well. I'm going to pull a grace card to end the read. We got listen. When we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like you've been playing a role like you're stupid. Not everybody, obviously. And I don't mean that you are stupid. I feel like you've been playing like you don't really see the truth of what the situation is. With this person. You've got love here. Wow. I'm going to put this over here. I feel like that's the change that's coming here. Change is happening because you are going to find true love with this other person. And it would be good to connect and at least see where it goes. But get yourself out of this situation first. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Join my community if you want to. Have a great week. See you next video.